Hello everybody, this is Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo, and not long ago I did a video on this necklace and these earrings. We did a create with me, and I mentioned something about doing a bracelet. I made this ensemble here to go with a dress, and it looks perfect with the dress, but in order to complete this ensemble, I need to make a bracelet. Plus the fact I have this leftover feather, and I plan to use it in the bracelet. So when I look at the colors here, I've got the Caribbean blue beads and the milky beads. I've got the green, and I went ahead and pulled these out. I've got my spacers. So let's go ahead and start creating. The first thing I did is I wanted to make sure these blossoms here actually fit. And they don't. They're not going to go around very easily. So I'm going to have to not use these. But these are actually primary colors in my dress. So I went around into my bead stash, and I needed to have pink. So I came up with these beads. And I needed to have some orange. And I've got several orange beads. I've got these, but I think they're too leaning more to the red, so that's not going to work. And I have these, but same thing. They're more of a coral. And I have these, but there's not a whole bunch of them. I only have 4. And then I have these. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I only have 8 of those. There's more of those. All right. I think I'm going to choose these because these are close in color. Let me take them out of the bag. Yeah, they're closer than those other coral type beads, so I'm going to use those. And I might still use these. Let me go ahead and take them out. Like I said, there's not a whole lot of them, but I wish I had more because look how perfect that is. Anyway, we'll figure it out. First thing I want to do is use one of the jump rings to hang that. By the way, their jump rings are really good quality. But I think it will hang better. See how it kind of has more movement to it? That'll be the last thing I put on. So I'm just going to set that aside. And I need to get, there's one other thing I need to get. Let me go get it. I'll be right back. I like to use these little beads here as, I guess you could call them end beads. I'll call them end beads because I like to use them at the end of a lot of my pieces. They just finish it off. And something else I forgot is I would like to maybe use these turquoise beads. You remember I had that, and that will be a pretty addition. So let's see how that works. All right, so here's everything I need, and I need my memory wire cutters, and I'll talk to you about that in a little bit. The first thing I want to do is find the end, and I'm not going to cut this because I don't know how big I want it. But here's the end. I'm going to put one of these little tiny beads on the end. And let's see, what do I want to start with? I think I'm going to start with pink. And I'm only going to use 1 bead. And I've got these spacers, but I would like to have more of these. Let me go dig around in my stash and see if I got any more. So I didn't find any more of these, but I did find other spacers. So I may just mix them up a little bit. It'll give it a little bit more interest. These are really fun bumpy beads. See, I don't have enough of any one type. So maybe just randomly putting different spacer beads in there, and then I got these. I may have enough of these, but I like these better. I'll go ahead and pull these out. All right, so let's get back to what we were doing. So I think I'll use a bumpy bead here. Oh, I like the way that looks. And then the next thing I'm going to use is probably these milky white beads. I think I'm going to do stations of 3. Usually they tell you to do odd numbers. I like to use 3. 5 is good, but on something like this, I think I'm going to do the 3-in-1 ratio here. Then maybe I will do this one. And then let's do green. Do 3 green. I'm just kind of randomly putting these on. And then maybe I'll do one of these. And then let's see, let's do orange. Thinking maybe just 1 orange. And then I can put, so the pink and the orange, I may just do 1. And then, I probably should have put this on the other side. So I'll remember that, hopefully. Okay. So what's another color we can do? Let's do the blue. You know, we haven't done the turquoise yet either, and I really not for sure I want the turquoise and the blue to be together. So, and yet I don't want the turquoise and the green to be put together. So maybe, let me take this back off. And let's put this back on. And then let's do the Caribbean color. Okay, now we're going to do an orange. We need a bumpy bead. I think I'm going to do the pattern of the bump. We got bumpy, smooth, donut, bumpy. We'll do it like that. Then we got an orange bead. And, should I do another? Well, nope, I'm not doing what I said I was going to do. That's one thing with designing. You're constantly changing what you do. No, I don't like that. All right, I went with the bumpy beads on either side, so that's what I'm going to do with the pink bead over here. And now we're to our turquoise. And let's do one of these. And I think we have all the colors so far. So we're back to pink. So I'm going to use, I used this. Maybe I should do, since we're at the pink, I'll do the donuts. These donuts are kind of hard to get on. Okay. And then we'll do a pink bead. Another donut. And that pretty much completes our pattern. So I need to just continue that. So we're going to be with the milky beads. And I'll continue getting all these beads on and I'll be back. So I think I have finished it. These are the beads that I have elected to put on there. I ended with a bumpy bead. I got to remember to put the bumpy bead on the other side, and I just need to roll this. And you just need some round nose pliers. And I'm going to have to get this up closer to my eyes so I can see what I'm doing, but it's just you're going to roll your tool a couple of times. See how I rolled it a couple of times? Gotta be careful, I don't want my beads falling off the other end. Okay, so then what I need to do is find the other end, make sure all my beads are on there, that I didn't lose any. And I'm going to cut probably about right there, and this is very important. Do not use your regular jewelry cutters because you will nick them. I have done that to several pair of my pliers, fortunately not my good ones. To be honest with you, I don't really have super good ones. I like these, but anyway, this is what you use. It's called a memory wire cutter. I actually use this on my guitar strings too. So any tough wire that you have, in fact, I use these on just about all my wire. But we're going to clip, and then I'm going to get my round nose pliers back out and roll that. All right, I went ahead and put the feather on there, and I messed up. I forgot to put my bumpy bead, but that's okay. I think this turned out really nicely. I'm excited to wear it with the rest of my pieces. Here we go. Here are the earrings. I'm loving it. I cannot wait to wear this outfit. So here it is on the wrist. I'm really loving this. One of the things about memory wire bracelets is they will fit any wrist. And you can make them as big or little as you want. But isn't that a fun bracelet to have? By the way, if you're interested in getting your own subscription, I have a coupon code for you, Fleming35. I'll put the website link down at the bottom in the description, so you can go over there and check that out. But 35% off is pretty good, especially when it's already only $20. And these beads are really good quality beads. So for more fun making jewelry tips, unboxings, and all kinds of other interesting things, subscribe to my channel. And I hope you give me a thumbs up on this one. I really do appreciate that. It helps me a lot. Mostly though, I hope you all have a fantastically wonderful day. This is Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo signing out for now. Bye-bye.